Take care of the ball more, get ball out, so no sacks. It just sounded like a caveman. Get ball out. But no, just work on the little things, like I said, but get better each day. Find one thing to work on each day and get better at that.
We asked Freddie the other day about what kind of difference it makes working with the one receiver from the start rather than getting to him much later.
Mm-hmm.
He said that it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
What's your take on that topic?
I would have to agree. It's just that, being able to get more reps, more experience with them is very important. Just getting the timing down. And then, like I said, it's getting on the same page as well.
There was one moment where I caught you and Duke laughing and smiling, saying something to each other. Could you describe the state of relations right now between you and me?
We addressed it. Freddie talked about it yesterday. We're good. I mean, if we're out there smiling, we're here to do our job. He's here. And like I said, when it all came out, we want people that want to be here, and he's here right now. So that's important, and I think that shows that, we're here to win.
Did you feel the need to talk to him after minicamp?
No, we're going to handle it like professionals, and it is what it is.
When you stepped on the field for the first time today, did you feel any different energy from the fans?
A lot more excitement. There's just more people that they're excited to watch play. It's good to have, though, that energy. It'll be vital for them to have that same energy later on in camp when guys aren't as fresh. It's not you're not running on adrenaline as much. So, no, it's great to see.
Baker, when players go into their second season, everyone talks about taking it up a notch or going to that next level. For you, what do you think that next level is?
Like I said, from the difference from first year to second year, camp moves really fast for you, especially at the quarterback position. There's a lot of things flying. You got to be able to compartmentalize, learn from the day and then move on to the next and start fresh. It's if you harp on one day, you can have a couple in a row. It's like a domino effect. So the big thing is now it's slowing down to be able to build on that, have that solid foundation. But like I said, get better at something every day.
You've been on the big stage plenty of times in the past, but in what ways is what's going on around the Browns right now with your job going into what are the things that are different that maybe you've never experienced before?
I don't know. I just think the hype around it, everything is something that I'm used to. We had those expectations in high school. We had them at Oklahoma. I get it now. It's a bigger platform, so I'd say that's the biggest difference is there's more media around it.
Baker, yesterday, Freddie was asked if the expectations were too big for this franchise, and he said that the goal is to win the Super Bowl. What do you say about the expectations you guys have?
That absolutely should be the goal every year. We want guys to win. Like I said, we want guys that want to be here to work with each other, and the goal should absolutely be that high. But we know, and we have to emphasize that to get there, you have to take it one game at a time, 1 week at a time, and right now it's training camp. You got to take it one day at a time. So just working on the little things right now just to get to that ultimate goal.
What was it like working out with those guys in LA, and how do you think you guys benefited from that get together?
It was great, getting out there, enjoying some good weather, a little downtime, guys getting to just work and then enjoy. That's vital just to be able to get together so you're not taking that much time off, because the timing of everything's very important. And like I said, being on the same page, and that's how we want to run the routes or the timing of it. That all goes hand in hand. So it was great to have them out there.
I recall the first practice.
Yep. Yeah. No, the goal of training camp is to compete every day and make each other better. So having those guys up front, being able to rush the passer pretty well is good for us. Getting the ball out quickly, like I said, that's a thing I need to work on right now because last year early on, we were one of the worst teams at getting the ball out. We had way too many sacks, so right now that needs to be a goal and taking care of the ball. No negative plays, so they're making us better, and that's great for us.
Dorsey said,
Miles got his hand on one. He should have caught it. Miles. And I think either Sheldon or Larry got their hand on another.
I recall last year's first practice, you guys got let out early. Today it seemed later. Can you comment on just the difference in the first day? Can you recall last year? Different scheme, different coach?
Yeah, all the obvious things, scheme, coach. I mean, the scheme, we have a lot of things that are similar, but it's his twist on it, kind of like what we were doing towards the end of the year last year. It's just, I think everybody is just so locked in on what we want to accomplish, and that's the kind of focus we need to have every day. We're not just out there for a certain amount of time trying to get through everything. We need to work on it till we get it right, and that's a great mindset.
You're so incredibly accurate, but what's it like to have guys like Odell and Jarvis that can catch anything, anywhere, and
Yeah.
sometimes they need to be.
Makes my job easy, that's for sure. And just, including the other weapons we have right now, the competition level is great for us. And it's making those other guys show up and compete and get better, forcing each other to get better. But yeah, they make my job easy.
Hey, Dorsey said,
What are the keys to developing good chemistry? And with all this talent here and all the hype and expectations, what is that bring on you?
The timing,
No,
the chemistry. Starts with timing, but also, like I said, being on the same page. Having the same goal and working towards that. You're not going to be perfect, but then also, testing some things out on where we can throw balls to certain guys. You got to learn your receivers, and that's you got to learn what they're good at, and that just takes time. That takes watching film, seeing how they run the routes, and then taking the extra time to talk to them.
Dorsey said yesterday that you were more mature than a normal 24-year-old. Do you feel that way?
I'll take that because he's not as mature as his age.
Well, what makes you maybe advance for your age?
No, I think I had to grow up fast. Just being in the spotlight, having to play early on in college, and then also, what's he doing? And then also just having to deal with media early on. I think you learn how you need to conduct yourself. Not that I've been perfect by any means. I'm definitely not saying that, but just having to deal with it early on.
The more good weapons, the merrier, one would imagine. But, and Joko took some sort of a step last year, but he was drafted #1. You can see the talent on the hook. What can he be that maybe he hasn't been able to be because of his youth and inexperience?
I think as we continue to go and he continues to be coached, just for him to be comfortable and hear the same thing over and over again, because the consistency is key for David that hasn't had a lot of coaching, hasn't been playing football for that long. So the consistency of what we want to accomplish is important for David, and how athletic he is, how talented he is. The sky's the limit for him. So being able to include him within our offense is great.
Is there a lot of new offense to learn with Todd Monken or not?
He's got his twist on it, but it's definitely not a whole new playbook, that's for sure.
In
What's
all
Monken?
seriousness, how does it change your life that this year you are settled, you are married? How does that change anything in terms of just training camp, life, approach, anything?
I can tell you what, I'm definitely more excited and more comfortable now than I was last year. A lot more anxiety and just not knowing what was coming. And I still don't know how the season's going to go, but I know how I'm going to work and how I'm going to handle it no matter what. And so it's just being comfortable and knowing that I have a place I can call home and know that.
Speaking of last year, do you sense a different attitude, a different confidence level with this team than you did this one last year?
Absolutely. I think just the extra pieces we added, but then also the guys that we had last year that, when we built a little bit second half of the year, just knowing what we're capable of. And then we added more talent. We added some great coaches, and just, everybody can kind of feel that within the building, and it's a good atmosphere.
The last couple times we talked to Freddie, he gives us a hard time for not asking about the defense enough. Do you feel like it's getting overlooked? And
Thank you for being responsible and accountable. Yeah.
Has it the potential to be a big-time unit?
I think so. How many turnovers we had early on in the year last year was a huge benefit for us. Even though we weren't winning, they were playing great. We need to keep getting better, keep competing, but them being as good as they are and as good as they can be it's going to be great for us. It's going to make us better as an offense, like I said, but they're kind of an undervalued part of this team that we're excited to see once they get out there.
Couple more for Baker.
Personalities are on the team. How perfect is Freddie Kitchen's personality just for you all? Like, if you listen to some chill, some down to earth, and I was thinking, like, it could be some other person that would be totally, like, charismatic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, with the amount of guys we have on this team and how real everybody wants to be, they just want to be told the truth, just have facts, and just be handled like a professional. And Freddie's that guy. He's going to be himself. He's not going to BS around. He's going to speak it like it is, how he wants it done, and that's important. And I think everybody does it differently, but the best pro teams, everybody knows what needs to be accomplished, what the standard is, and what's expected, and Freddie makes that very clear.
Hey Baker, when you see Odell on the sideline, knock to his knees, juggle the ball, and still block in and catch it, what goes through your mind?
That's a good catch.
But in terms of
what that adds, the confidence level.
You know,
Expect that, don't you?
like I said, he's a security blanket. Being able to throw it in places that not a lot of receivers can go get it, and he comes down with it with a guy draped all over him. It's unique and it's good.
So did you have to pay for the RV again?
No, thank God I didn't have to pay this year. I had to pay a lot last year, and they got free marketing. Not this year.
Where did the bill go this year?
That's called growing up and maturing and learning how to work the market. Through RV share, and then I have a little surprise when we get to Indy. We'll see.
Okay, so is this like a tradition? I know Stan and started.
It
Would
was.
you like to do it every
It
year?
was one of those rookie duties that I'll look back on and be very thankful for. I don't think I'll ever go another training camp without an RV.
Yeah,
it's great.
So it wasn't just a Hard Knocks thing.
I mean, it was great to have none of you guys in there. I mean, to be able to escape and have it as a QB RV. No, it's good just to get away, just to have somewhere, because everybody's in this building, just to be able to go relax and unwind for just a little bit in your downtime.
Talking to fans today, a lot of them are very excited to say this is the team that Cleveland deserves. How does it feel for you to be a part of that and to provide hope to a city that has seen quite some dark years?
It makes it all the more exciting for us. Feeling the energy. It was like I said last year when we won the first couple games, everybody was so excited, but we need to set the standard, and that's how. And this is a tradition-rich franchise that needs to have that standard every year, and so it's just getting back to that baseline, setting that foundation for everybody else, and just for them to realize this is what they should expect every year, and that's how you build a great culture, a great winning culture, and they do deserve that, and that's how it needs to be.
Baker, what was the
Last
most,
one.
What was the most important lesson that you learned in college, preparing you for the pros?
Don't run from the cops.
Hey, Vic.